I've no idea if this is going to work at all. It's probably the most stupid thing I've ever tried in my life. But my name's Taffy Davis. Amongst a few other things, I'm probably the most inexperienced and amateur beekeeper imaginable. Got a couple of hives here where I live at Foxhill Retreat and Conference Centre. And I've just come back to the bungalow in which I live to discover I've got a swarm. Now, in theory, swarms are probably the most docile state that bees can find themselves in. They are a bit frightening when you see a swarm. It comes sometimes like an express train up the hive, and normally the bees themselves cluster somewhere in the vicinity and gradually calm down and form themselves into a big lump. In this particular case, the bees themselves have perched about, I'm guessing probably about 35-40 feet off the ground in a tree. And what I'm going to try and do, and make probably a great pig's ear of it, which would be embarrassing for me and extremely embarrassing when you're watching, but I'm going to have a go at throwing a rope over the branch of the tree on which the swarm has gathered. If I get a good purchase on that rope, I shall give it a good tug, and ideally, in a perfect world, the clump of bees, the swarm itself, will just drop like a large football into a box that I've placed on a white sheet beneath the tree itself. If that works, and if everything goes according to plan, I'll then have a go at upturning the box itself, that most of the bees will be in, and hopefully the queen will be in there as well. And then ideally, the rest of the bees will find their way into that box. And once they're inside that box, it might take them an hour or so to actually get in there. Once they're inside that box, I should be able then to, as it were, in due course, tip that box of bees into a new hive. If it all goes according to plan, although I'm sorry to have had a swarm, beekeepers generally speaking don't like swarms, but if everything goes according to plan, I should by the end of the day end up with an entirely new colony of bees, which would be great at one level. If anything goes horribly wrong, I shall probably be in some hospital or other undergoing treatment for a whole mass of bee stings. Anyway, we'll see how we get on. First thing to do, having got the ground ready with a white sheet, is to try and throw a rope over a branch of the tree and see what happens.